God damn you, shut. Anyway, hi everyone. This is your former Quiet Council member. A real nerve if I ever get the damn focus going. Emma Frost with the Retros in a argument in progress. What the hell are you doing? Is everything secure? No, it's not, because my dumb younger self wants to kill me. Yeah, because I know you sold Septum of the Righteous. Ah! And as amazing as that revelations is sounding, Logan, you're back from the resist protocol. Is there anyone left alive, or just we can interrogate? No, just these two. Please don't. Yeah, please, yes. Oh, wow. For those laymen who don't know, we're our original Hellfire Gala, or more pointedly, clubs, stomping grounds. We are currently not going to be using it for the time being because Wilson wanted to shut me out even my oldest chambers. Yes, he is that, what's the one I'm looking for here? Remembrative of his wife, Mary. Oh, by the way, for those who are not aware in the comics, yes, we are very much still following up from Devil's Reign, and basically it was an island full of mostly superheroes, as far as the Coralands was, so basically if I was Wilson Fisk, the kingpin of crime, as Retrokid put it, and Hell's Kitchen, for that devil I keep hearing so much about. Dude, he's like really real. Yeah, come on. Why you sound like him? I don't sound like him. I knew it. You were easy all along. Anyway, hey everybody, this is Richard here at Reviews, going through some personal shit, so give me 2 seconds. Emma? Yes, is there anyone else currently alive that could help whatever Retro becomes left? This isn't over. This is never over. And you look at the portal. Works on your favor. Now go, you stupid idiot. I am the great and powerful Legion, and I will return! Why did he take the form of Dexter? I guess he always wanted me to be a serial killer or some shit like that. That sounds really dumb. I know, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go harvest what's left of the old body and see if I could get my actual old self back in there. So, is there anything else you guys need me to do? Okay, so can we just take that as the worst gala I've ever been to, like, ever? I can agree with that, Miss Marvel. Oh, shit! Hi, White Queen, Miss Frost, which is it now? Just Miss Frost, due to the grounds of what's going on after the fall of X. We are currently working on getting an annual RPGs from the attack from Orchis, and yes, we may or may not be using Retro's home as a mental projection to cover up your usual safe houses. Oh, great! Thanks, Emma, that's so cool. So, in indoctrination, or I guess coding, we are going to be using this TV Roundup review. Was it, Retro? Thanks for giving away the scheduling, but yeah, sure. As the extension of our red protocols. For those who know, you know, and more importantly, if anyone who's alive, as of right now, you are an X-Men. That includes you, Retro, in the real-life sense. You know, I always thought I'd end up being a real-life X-Men. Didn't think it'd be today of all days. Neither did I. Your stupid roundups. Go. Oh, Ms. Marvel, I am very much aware of your mutant dumb, and you may think my other former lover for that, but, long story short, are you watching any television whatsoever that could help us with this protocol? I mean, I did sit through Invincible. Alright, cool, that's the first review, because I gotta recoup these losses. And by that, reestablish your figure. This is kind of counterintuitive, you know that, right? Yeah, no duh. Hey, everyone, wow, I'm alive again. That's weird. Thanks, Marvel Editorial, for doing the bare minimum of, like, fixing up a problem. Yeah, can you guys fix that Spider-Man problem I've been hearing so much about? One more day! Yes, seriously. Seriously, arguing about, like, Marvel's editorials positions gets you a second win. I mean, yeah, if you be in this channel long enough, it kind of happens like that. Sorry, but not sorry, Miss Marvel. Oh, you're keeping code names. Yeah, I'm not telling on your parents. Thanks. Seriously. You're taller than I thought. Yeah, figure changes and size changes, it's always been like that. Oh, like my beginning. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, cool. Alright, so, long story short, let's get the most obvious, thing out of the way. Is, the Invincible special awesome and totally worth waiting almost 3 years for their Season 2? Retro? Yes, it's definitely worth it. The original voice actor, I forgot her name. I know she was from Community that, played later older Sam in the special was pretty cool. It's a good origin story. I know I haven't, I think I said this when I reviewed the first season, I kind of knew it through Reputation. Still never got around to get the omnibus because last I remember when the show was new, it was still sold out. Don't know 2 years later. That being said, I'm very much happy that you got to see some extra content, and if this becomes a regular thing in between seasons, I'm all for it. If it's gonna be major characters throughout the history of the show, again, totally worth it. I don't know for guest characters or I guess guest voice actors or whatever. That also being said, I think I said this with my previous roundup, that we are still going to commit to doing, talking about stuff that is WGA and SAG after finished products, and more importantly, they're not asking for a boycott yet, so I am still legally allowed to do whatever this is as far as a hybrid review slash themed kind of the usual social media thing. So long story short, my overall thoughts with the show, still good, still worth a watch. I don't know if I rated it back in the day. I think it was either 8 or 9 out of 10. Now 2 years later, I'm gonna probably say this, it does set the groundwork a lot better than Boys' first season. Also, yeah, obviously, Boys got delayed. I haven't gotten around to sitting through that Gen V trailer or if the season dropped yet, but if you need background material, it's totally worth it. Since we're also talking Invincible, my thoughts on the other Robert Kirkman long overdue finished show in the room. I don't know, The Walking Dead. Oh, wait, that show's still on? Yeah, and still has a bunch of spin-offs, so it became more of an AMC problem, not a Robert Kirkman problem, so, I don't know, maybe I'll sit through Dead Reckoning, and maybe I'll sit through that, I guess, Daryl going to France, stupid hybrid spin-off thing. Like, they just don't want a definitive ending, and that's kind of the catch-22 with, Kirkman and, more importantly, Image stories. Long story short, they have definitive endings. Yeah, I don't know everything about Eve, but I know, the highlights of the ending, and, just saying out of context for, hey, remember 2 years ago, a bunch of, non-fans or whatever the hell we were calling the Phantom Menace back in the day, all went apeshit about, Amber? I'm sorry, you guys are way off, and you guys need to read the actual ending of the comic, because y'all are just making noise up. Yeah, totally, same base, I'm totally with him on that. Awesome! Next show, this is kind of embarrassing, we'll get to Secret Invasion in a minute, but, I sat through Twisted Metal. Wait, what? Yeah, look, long story short, I was gonna write it off as another, TV to video game adaptation. And long story short, there was one writer in this show that kind of caught my eye. Iffy Attaway, my apologies if I got his last name wrong, but you know him as Rooster Teeth regular, Rooster Teeth contributor, Rooster Teeth content creator. And long story short, yeah, he's been doing comedy running a lot longer than I thought. I think he did an episode of Workaholics. Long story short, check out his IMDb down below. As the show itself, it's kind of fun. I'm gonna be honest. If you're looking for the cars from the game, the cars are there. There's a lot more practical stunt driving than you thought you would see, especially in the pilot. The biggest elephant in the room is Sweet Tooth, played by, well, body-wise, Samoa Joe, so already that's ringing my WWE alarm bells, or I guess now AEW in Samoa Joe's case. And the voice is Will Arnett. And I'm gonna be honest, for some reason they had to manufacture a deeper voice for Will Arnett's version of Sweet Tooth, and I'm like, I mean, it's Joe Bluth, like, what are you doing? Like, I could deepen it just like this. Seriously. I believe they made a terrible mistake. Okay, is there any more Arrested Development quotes you want to do with the rest of this review? No. Ultimately, it's really up to you, and for 10 episodes, it's pretty brief, I'm not gonna lie. Anthony Mackie's character, long story short, is John Doe, not kidding. I guess he eventually gets Roadkill as his, main car. Anyway, it's worth it. Again, this is a Twisted Metal, like, series. If you were a fan of the old games, yeah, the car combat is what you really remember, and Calypso and everything, and what little lore there was, because, trust me, I rather bitch and moan about the Resident Evil series being of poorly adapted live-action adaptations than this. Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna get around to getting my Blu-ray for, Death Island for the, Resident Evil CG movies, and yes, saw some of the highlights, and holy crap, Nicole Tompkins, who played, Remake Joe, brought it, so be prepared for my review for that, guys, seriously. Oh! Okay, so, I guess last up is Secret Invasion. Look, long story short, I kind of wanted this to work. I'm pretty sure I guess Inside Baseball for my channel real quick. I'm doing this before the Kind of Funny in review for their MCU in reviews, so I'm not gonna really do much of the highlights, but I don't know, the finale was fine. I just wished it was more. The big thing and the big takeaway that I think everyone mentioned since last week, I guess the penultimate episode, or 2 weeks back, is that Rhodey was a Skrull all along, but they never really figured out how long he went. Wait, War Machine was a Skrull in the MCU? What, that makes, like, some to not, I mean, I was around during the actual Secret Invasion in the comics, and I'm gonna be honest, none of the players are actually this. And honestly, what happened to President Norman Osborn in this one? Okay, come on, I was gonna be honest with you, but, not everything's like in the comics. Oh, that's so dumb. Yeah. But there are moments where it was cool, like Endgame. But that was so cool. Yeah, I know. But that's so dumb. And yeah, that's basically Phase 4 or 5 so far. Good moves, yet not so many. Gonna be honest with you on this one. Like, case in point, obviously, Guardians 3 was their best move for Phase 5, and I hope, honestly, that the Marvels will pick up from there. We'll definitely pick it up there. Trust us, guys. Cool. That being said, as a character study, I guess Nick Fury's time here on Earth and Talos and everybody on the Skrulls end, yeah, it's worth it. One problem, like I said, with the Rhodey being a Skrull all along thing, the reason why the length and time was pretty much a mystery till this week. Yeah, long story short, dude was basically, a Skrull since, Civil War, so that's, like, the hugest retcon, at least as far, like, the MCU timeline, and for this cinematic universe, they never really had that many retcons to begin with. I guess the only time they had a big controversial retcon was trying to crowbar in Spider-Man, more or less, and that was about it. But now, with the whole Rhodey revelation, it would have been cool, I guess, leading up to Endgame, now almost 4 years on since that movie. I don't know. It's a dud. I'm sorry. Look, I could complain, and I could say this is their worst show in a while, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to give, non-diversity fans like the Phantom Menace, like, their flowers, saying, oh, we were right all along. Like, dude, you were never right to begin with. And like I said, strong opening on most Disney Plus Marvel series, but endings, and that's still technically it. Will any of this get referenced in the Marvels? I don't know, maybe. Same, we don't know. So, overall ratings for Secret Invasion, sadly, is a 6 out of 10. Some will say that's a little too late on the rating, myself included, but I still gotta be nice, and it's still MCU. They usually, bounce back from moments like this, and I hope the same thing too. Also, since we're here for ratings, Kamala, your rating for the Adam Eve special for Invincible, a 10. Speaking as a woman who is basically a superhero on a regular basis, and yeah, it kind of spoke to me. It really did. As for the voice actor herself from Community, she did a really good job being a younger version of herself. I know they had 2 other voice actors doing the younger, I guess, when she was born and stuff, periodically. And, yeah, I gotta read more Invincible. I'm gonna be honest with you, Retro. I'm starting to like indie heroes. Thanks. Same, 10. This is definitely a good eye-opener for her backstory, like me, who hasn't read the comic. It does get you hyped up for the new season, if anything else. And, yeah, I can't wait to see it as well, as far as Season 2 goes. Will I be doing a full season review? Most likely, because, again, I don't know, they're still going to do the same business strategy like last time, you just put the first 3 episodes and then drop the rest later down the road, like most Amazon shows do, or, I don't know, pull a Vox Machina and do 3 a week, so that'd be pretty cool to binge, if anything else, but, I don't know, balls in your court, Amazon, as usual. And yeah, for, Twisted Metal, never thought I'd say this, it's a slight 6.5 out of 10. Again, keep in mind with a grain of salt, this is a video game adaptation, and I guess they kind of learned the weird lessons from Last of Us and said, hey, what if we just do Apocalypse, but, like, it was set, like, 20 years in the past and then going into our present, like, that's starting to become a weird trope now with quote-unquote good video game adaptations, which, not gonna lie, it is. I mean, they retcon Sweet Tooth's origin a little, but again, it's a gigantic serial killer clown that you just want to see him just basically do the Firehead thing from the games, especially from Twisted Metal Black, and the 2012 reboot from PS3 years, so, yeah, you get it when you get, so, could be worse, personally. Mackie's doing a pretty good job with most of the humor, same with Quiet over here. Yes, I know, she's an actor from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, long story short, she's doing really good. Oh, yeah, and she voice acted in Encanto. Wait, she was the main character in Encanto. Wait, you didn't been watching Kanto? What the? Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, go to my confused brain here now for the end cards to, I guess, the previous roundup of the prelude. It was the prelude to the gala, long story there. And more importantly, go to these idiots from Orchis to the previous video, also, which was also your Candela Obscura roundup before the finale this week. Yes, like I said, I'll do a quick review of that, probably in the shorts or full review of the entirety of Chapter 1 when Chapter 2 drops later next month. So, that being said, take care, subscribe, and oh yeah, my gear here. And hopefully a really done harvested new body aside to sub to the channel. And yeah, I guess you want to big anyone for the notification bell down below? No, that's too YouTube even for me. Sorry. Anyway, we're the I guess X-Men, Real Nerf Resistance, retro character reviews with Miss Marvel, and a former White Queen, Emma Frost. Oh, great, we're calling it X-Resistance. Instead of just being a team. That's so nice of you. Look, I'm not the one with branding ideas over here. Oh, I heard about that, Logan. Anyway, he'll be back next week for more reviews, hopefully. And yes, rewind the video. Okay, look. Long story short, just do the thought thing. Don't actually, like, spell out, like, the coding. Oh, really? Why?